I'm glad Signal 13 was there for both of you. As you know, we've been around for 40 years, and our mission, our number one mission, is always to support Baltimore City Police with financial hardship grants in the cases of your husbands when they're injured on the line of duty, or if they're sick, or a family member is sick, and also college scholarships. So Kasima, I know that you mentioned to me earlier that the spouses, whether again a husband or a wife, do not really have a group to support them. So when an officer is injured, the men and women of the BPD come to their side and really support them. And oftentimes the spouses are left without that support. Am I correct on that?
Yes. So in both situations where my husband was injured, the situation was very overwhelming for both, because you're wondering, is my husband going to be okay? What are we going to do about bills? Because as she said, they are the breadwinner of the family. So all these emotions run through your head, and although they have support through their department and the people that work with them, then it kind of leaves you figuring out everything on your own, and you don't have the tools or the support or the phone numbers to know, who do I contact? Where do I go from here? How do I get the help that I need? If it wasn't for me, Morley, kind of like my first time when he had gotten into the car accident, knowing that I can't experience this again, where not being able to know how we're going to pay our bills, or not knowing where all this money is going to come from to continue to pay for our children's educations and things like that when they get injured. If I didn't speak out and say, okay, there has to be a place that I can go, then I don't know if we would have had help the second time around. Because I'm a person that's like, okay, we're going to get stuff done, I'm going to figure it out, I'm not going to stop until I get where I need to go. But not a lot of people have that resource. You have some people that get injured the first year of being a police officer, and they don't know as many people as somebody that has been a police officer for 11 or 20 years, that they can talk to people to kind of navigate that. So I felt like we needed a avenue to go to, or like a group to go to when situations happen like that, that they can be in the known and they know where they can go to get their resources in tragedy, so they don't feel like overwhelmed or they feel like hopeless. So that was my thought when I had first thought of the idea for the spouses.
So I think you used a support network for the spouses was one of the words you used. So Kasima came up with the idea of creating a Facebook page through Signal 13. So it's all part of the Signal 13 Foundation, and the spouses Facebook page is called Baltimore Police Spouses. And it really is going to rely on you all and your fellow spouses to really fill the content, because it's your page. It's somewhere where spouses, maybe their husband or wife is working so much overtime they're never home, and you don't know how to deal with that, or an injury on the job and you don't know how to deal with that. So it's creating this Facebook page for you guys to share questions and share feedback and share experiences. You can also post pictures of your baby. You have a baby, and whatever it happens to be, it's a happy site, but it's also going to be a resource for spouses.